is a small poem written by W.W.E. Ross. He pleads to human beings to treat snakes in a kind manner. Usually what happens when we see a snake? Obviously we are scared and we avoid being bitten by a snake. So in this particular poem, the poet reveals that all snakes are not poisonous and all of them do not harm human beings. It's a 3-stanza poem and you're really going to enjoy it. The first stanza goes like this. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So you see here the poet presents the snake not as an ugly, terrifying creature to be feared, but as a beautiful animal with graceful movements. The snake is being chased by a man who's trying to kill him with a stick. The snake twists and turns his slim, long body in order to evade being attacked with the stick. These curling movements of the snake make his body acquire various shapes, which the poet finds very charming and elegant. The second stanza says, he glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. In these lines, the poet addresses the man who is chasing the snake with an intention of killing him with a stick. The poet requests the man to let the snake escape to safety by slithering into the water of the pond so that he may go to another bank where he may hide himself among the reeds. The poet informs the man with the stick that this small and green snake is non-venomous, as he is not poisonous. He cannot cause any harm even to children. Such harmless, unprovoking snakes do not deserve to be killed. Third and the last stanza says, along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. According to the poet, the innocent harmless snake was lying on the sandy bank of the pond till he was seen by a man. Men is so afraid of the snakes that they try to kill them even when they pose no danger. So the man saw the snake and tried to kill him with a stick. The snake until now was basking comfortably on the sands and had to flee there to escape the attack. He moved into the water body, glided over it to the other side, creating ripples in the water, and then went on to hide himself among the green reeds. The snake himself, being green, could easily hide by merging with the green reeds.